Once again, we return to the hellish confines of the Galadark. This time, we've got the Imperial Police, the Adeptus Arbites, for the first time in plastic, up against some of those dastardly Calibite warriors of the Drukhari. I'm Adam with Bowls, and this is Kill Team Soulshackle. Kill Team Soulshackle is the new intense boarding actions game. What's cool, and I think what everybody really wants to see from this box, is the new Arbites. Look, I'm probably gonna slip and call them Arbites at some point. That's how I've been saying it for years. It's an official pronunciation, but it's a made-up word, so whatever. Anyway, let's open this bad boy up. Also have a new sprue for the Drukhari Calibite warriors there, and the Galadark train has a neat feature with the ability to replace the walls with explodey walls. Everybody likes explosions. All right, let's get in this box. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Ah. I can't, it doesn't smell like anything. It's plastic. First up, I'm gonna pull out this side. This is the fancy terrain. We have, this is the Drukhari warrior Calibite bros. You've seen this sprue before. It's the standard Drukhari warriors. More terrain, more terrain. We will go over these in more detail, but lots of terrain sprues. We got up to 4 already, 5, 6. There's the first Arbites sprue, second Arbites sprue. Here's the new fancy sprue for the Drukhari, which we'll come back to. This, I believe, is 8 sprues. 8 sprues for terrain, and these are not little sprues. These are that big, thick terrain plastic GW uses, so that's pretty spicy. If you have a Galadark set, guess what? You just got more. Bases, very important. Soulshackle campaign book. The instructions on how to build everything are in here, along with the goodest boy, a new Cyber Mastiff. That's exciting. Then we have the board, and you gotta have your water slide transfers there. I will point out one of the cool things on this slide, and I know it's super hard to see. You can't, I don't know if the camera's even gonna see this. One of the coolest things on this transfer sheet is there's chalk outlines for like dead people. Like a police scene. That's actually kind of funny. Matt, if you're watching this in the future, if you could get a shot of those. This is probably the funniest water slide transfer I've ever seen in my life. Let's take a look at those Drukhari minis real quick. Again, not new, I forget the exact name of that box set, but this is what this is. Those models are actually pretty great. I have no complaints there. You get a lot of options, various blasters and everything like that, splinter rifles, etc. It's a great, versatile kit. Thumbs up for me, for GW, for making that kit. But what's great in the Soulshackle box is you get this extra kit sprue here, which I'm just gonna move this to the side and focus on this for now. This sprue is like an extras upgrade for Kill Team. You get the new fancy looking sprue with the extra bits that you can just add some additional flair to your kill teams. We have that weird bird vulture thing, which I don't know what it's gonna be called, but I think it looks cool. We've got some extra blades and swords. We have this crazy chain sword whip thing. There's extra flip pistols and rifles, splinter rifles, and probably a bunch of poisons and nasty garbage from the Drukhari warriors. That's what you want for your kill team, to customize everything. We also have those cool like battle tabards and extra belts. There's extra heads here as well, just alternate options to make your kill team more you. Here's the sprues for the new Space Cops. Basically 3 of the medium-sized sprues, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. They kind of snap off there. I'm actually gonna do that so we can take a closer look at each one individually. Here's the first set of sprue options here. Lots of really great bits. I'm excited to see these for the first time as well because it's Space Cops. We haven't had new Arbite models in years. The last ones, I believe, were metal, and there was just a set, and they were like a Necromunda offshoot, and they're the Imperial Law, and that was it, and then we never saw them again for a very long time. Now we have them in plastic. You're getting a ton of options. There's the shotguns, kind of a classic thing here. We've got that new kind of version of the armor. It's more sleek. They have the new headsets, or new head visors and stuff like that, helmets. They have a grenade launcher, like a rifle of some type. I don't know if that's a sniper rifle or full auto or something. They've got the classic power mauls, which you expect the cops to have. Billy clubs of pain. They look really cool. Pistols, handguns, or whatever. Yeah, and they do have different head options if you didn't want to do just like the standard visors. We also have, it looks like, some shackles, which is appropriate for the box set, being Soulshackle. I don't think they arrest your souls, but you get the idea. Flip this over real quick. It's just neat. There's the Cyber Mastiff. That's the first sprue down. Here's the middle sprue. More of the same. We get a different look, a different angle of some of the weapons and things like that. This is some type of multi-laser lasgun. No, it's probably just a multi-laser or like a auto cannon or something. Man portable as well, carrying that around, blasting away. Looks like a Weber, which is kind of cool. A nod back to their Necromunda roots as well. Like a utility belt, which is kind of cool. It's got just a nightstick and some extra ammo there. This is a neat thing. They have their rank, instead of on their shoulder pad, it's actually on their wrist. So you can kind of see, I guess that's probably the sergeant or something, and his pistol out with a little scope on top. We also have like the captain or the enforcer's head there with the double eagle. This is just gonna be a really fun kit to build, I think, and it's gonna be neat to see what the community does with it. The last sprue has some additional options. Maybe you didn't want to go with a bunch of shotguns. Maybe you wanted to have more of a crowd control force. Got a bunch of riot shields here. Got more of those utility belts with the pouches and ammo and all the cop stuff. Some holsters with and without a pistol. We have the other half of the goodest boy, the Cyber Mastiff, as well. They also have their Imperial shoulder pads for the Arbites. I'm gonna say Arbites, but off camera only apparently. This is a well done kit, and it is packed full of bits, as you can see here. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of extras. I am actually wondering now if you could do some conversion work with these and the new Astra Militarum Cadian sprues. That would be a fun little side project. We have yet another batch of Gallowdark terrain. This one, though, has some really cool added features. Exploded walls. If you have been playing it in Gallowdark and you've found yourself stuck in a corridor with no way to go and like, I don't want to make that move, you can now actually blow up walls and replace them with these new exploding wall bits. And what's cool is these sprues actually have like the bits that fit into the wall, so they start not exploded, and then you can blow them up using a charge, which is a new thing in the Soulshackle set. Say that 4 times fast. You can pull the terrain off of the wall, and now you have a breach that you can move through. I would be careful if you're gonna go blow up holes in spaceships that you're not blowing up the exterior walls. Another fun thing in this set is we have all these cool control panels. You can get really Inception-y with it, where you're playing a game over a board that looks like the board that you're playing a game on. So there it is right there, actually. That's half of the thing right there. It's actually got the same style walls as the Gallowdark terrain set. I want to build a terrain board that looks like this board and then take a photo of that, and then, yeah. Moving on. Here's another one. This is another big chunk of wall sections. These look more normal in terms of like, they just have doors and hatches and stuff that you can move through. I don't know what all these doodads are, but they look cool. This is like a door clamp. There's the pole. You put that inside those holes there, and then that glues on there. So the door actually moves. It actually has a hinge. This is the other half. I don't know if these two sprues are the exact same or not. Okay, so we have two of the same sprue, which makes sense because this is the table, that's one half, and you have the other half. So those two sprues are the same. Here's a new sprue. More of the same though. More big walls. If you've been playing Kill Team since the launch of the Gallowdark set, you're gonna have so much corridors to play on. We have another set that's the same one as that sprue, and then I think one more. Is this the same? This is a different one. Okay. Here's another set, another terrain piece I don't think I've showed off yet. I've been trying to stack them all correctly, but more corridors, more doors, more bulkheads, more breaches, all that fun stuff. Two of these, two of this sprue here. Again, more corridors, more walls. So two of those set, two of this set, which I already showed off. More corridors and walls, shockingly enough. It's like it's a tight, cramped ship or something. And then finally, the two set here of the, with the table and the explodey breached walls. It's a lot of terrain. That's 8 sprues worth of Gallowdark terrain in the Soul. That is a lot of terrain. It is 8 sprues worth of Gallowdark terrain in the Soulshackle terrain set. It's hard to say. The board itself, I did take the plastic wrap off. This is indeed double-sided. Have some funky colors on it, which I kind of appreciate. Kind of a green look to this bright red, kind of orangey look. Basically the same thing. It's like a photorealistic version of the Zone Mortalis terrain board. If you have a second set or a buddy with a set, you can slap both boards together and have a wonderful play space with all this cool terrain. Also included are the books. We've got the actual Soulshackle campaign book. This has the rules for your Adeptus Arbites. I want to point this out because I've made this mistake. It is an exaction squad, not an extraction squad. It's like a squad that gets your money from the people that owe you money. Maybe break some kneecaps. The new Cabalite Warriors Sprue for their Hand of the Archon kill team. There's a storyline in here I'm not gonna get into because I haven't read it yet. Got some new missions. It looks like a total of 3, 4? Oh, there's even more missions, so cool. And then these Soulshackle Instrucciones, full color, nice spreads. That's a lot. Well, that was the new Kill Team Soulshackle box set, and if you want to see more from the Kill Team line, like more Galdark stuff, check out this video up here, and there's going to be some other video. I don't know what it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It actually really does help the channel out. You know the drill. I don't need to say this stuff. I'm Adam from Bowles. We'll catch you next time.